Hi, my name is Luwa MP4, and I'm live with the section. So, when I started making music, I was making music on my phone a lot. And yeah, that was like for a whole year or something. And then I went to the studio one day, and my friend decided to engineer me, and I heard how it sounded, and I was like, whoa. Yeah, bro, like I can actually do this P, for real, for real. So yeah, I feel like that's what made me deep that, yeah, music was my P, just hearing myself on speakers. I just feel like growing up online, you just find a lot of different references and you listen to a lot of music. So for me personally, like when I was young, I used to listen to a lot of music like that. So when I started making music, I think that was the first thing I was like gravitated towards. Yeah. Where there's sample. On Dangerous, we sampled like Akon's song. I can't remember the song, but we sampled an Akon song and Dangerous, sampled a song called Dangerous. And yeah, I feel like the sample wasn't even the weirdest part. It's what we did to the sample that was the weirdest part. It's just like we completely ripped it apart and just made a whole new thing. Like, and you can still hear it, but you don't really care if it's sample. Yeah. I feel like with England is very similar to Nigeria. London is like Lagos, can't lie. But the only difference is that I guess seeing how people could start a whole scene there kind of made me know it was possible for Nige. So definitely I think like just seeing that all it takes is a bunch of people with a similar mindset or similar value system and you can do a lot of stuff. I'm from Ibadan. I think that's one. Like every time when they hear I'm from Ibadan, they're like, huh? And I'm like, yeah, man. Definitely. When I'm making songs, sometimes I just imagine, like, what I'm wearing changes my mood when I'm making a song. So if I'm wearing something that's like a bit laid back, like, I might not give that energy. Sometimes I just wear boots in my house to record. So I definitely see fashion as a way to express my music or express myself. I feel like it's an every week thing. I think that every week I meet a parent or some people, random people on the road that are just telling me about how I should live my life. So I feel like they don't even listen to my music. They just look at me and say, what do you do? I say I make music. And I'm like, you didn't even ask to hear the music before you start judging me. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's kind of, I'm used to it. In fact, I feel like when I came back to Nigeria, I didn't clock how many people looked at me. It was one day I was walking with a friend in Ibadan and she was like, do you just notice how many people, all those people that are looking at me? And I was like, damn, I just clocked that, oh, I've been passing this road and they'll probably be looking like, who the hell is this guy? But yeah, it's calm. I think that when I dropped AB45, it was very like different for me because I'd already been making like a bit more bouncy stuff, but that was like very, very different for me. And then seeing the reception, I was like, oh, okay. Well, it was encouraging. Like Spotify and everything. Oh, it's made it more accessible, and I feel like algorithms and stuff have allowed people just use their phone and just find new music, and it doesn't feel like they have to really go to search for so much. So definitely important. There's a definite negative side. I feel like for people, they're not as attached to the music that they listen to. So I feel like they listen to everything, but it's like they can easily leave that. So it's harder for artists to create that genuine connection with people that listen to their music now. It's just something personal. I feel like streaming and everything is cool, but I just know how I feel like my concept, the deeper I go into my concept, allows me to know how much I've come, how far I've come. I guess anger. Yeah. I don't know. I don't make it. I feel like I get angry a lot, but that's one of those emotions that I don't necessarily translate into my music. So it's just like every time I've tried to make a song like that, I just never, push it through. It's just obviously anybody says a feeling thing, but I think I just know. I try my best to finish the song, so if I can't, I think I just say I'll come back to it. Yeah, it's just a feeling thing. I don't really have a specific answer for that. But the Nigerian music scene, where I see myself fitting in, I feel like it doesn't necessarily exist. Like there are branches of it, but I feel like it's starting to exist more and more. Definitely would, I'm Nigerian, so it's good that I'm in the scene regardless. I don't think it's just limited to Nigeria as well though, so that's one aspect, but yeah. No. I feel like we are in a place where we are so connected online, more than before, that I feel like consistency is just what it takes, right? I think that if I like something, I feel definitely there's a handful of people that like the same thing I do. So yeah, it's difficult, but I don't think it's impossible, sorry. I mean, damn, like you guys, I have to think about that, it's like why shouldn't you listen to me? But okay, I feel like why should you listen to me? I feel like you should listen to me to open your mind. Like I feel like my music makes you think about the possibilities like music can go to. So yeah, I would say don't chase clout. Look for like your own edge. Build with people. Don't chase anything. Just like find what's your own edge and then just build with people around you. Thank you for having me.